Good morning. It's December 23rd. Santa Claus is warming up the sleigh, and we have had quite a few questions over the last couple of months on how we remove the proud ends of bungs when we put them into a deck or topsides or elsewhere. So John's going to take you through how we do it and the tools we use and why.
In the past we've used chisel, and sometimes when you're chiseling off bungs you chisel too deep and then you have to remove the bung and replace the bung, which costs you time, and it's really not that fun. It's frustrating. So Mike has found that a flush cut saw made for removing bungs and toothpicks, and it works quite well. It seems to keep things nice and flush so that we don't have to remove the bungs and replace the bungs. But the tool is very nice. It has no teeth extruding the sides of the blade, so when you put it down and you hold it flat, it doesn't score the wood at all. So with the bung in place and all glued, and the Gorilla Glue is all cured, and just hold the flush cut saw flat and remove the bung, and it leaves it nice and smooth. And you can do it very quickly on a whole boat like this. There's probably close to 1,000 bungs on the boat, and I've spent probably about an hour, 45 minutes, and I've got almost all the bungs removed. So the tool works very well.
And this is not the place to save money, right? We purchased that tool from Lee Valley. It's a Veritas flush cut saw. We compared it to an inexpensive Stanley saw that claims to offer the same flat cutting characteristic. The problem with the Stanley saw is the teeth are ever so slightly offset, so that if you try to do what John has just showed you, the result is going to be a scratched deck. And in this case, using the Veritas saw, which I highly recommend, and notice John's techniques: 2 fingers on top of the blade to keep it absolutely flat. We are getting nice flush cuts. And this will achieve 2 things. One, we don't have to replace bungs, but more importantly, we get a nice uniform surface for the sanding and bleaching that will follow. This is a 1957 Century Palomino 15-foot that we are restoring and varnishing for her owner, who lives in Connecticut. So we wish you all a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a fantastic New Year. Snake Mountain Boat Works is continuing to hold up the standards, the highest standards of craftsmanship in everything we do. Adding this Veritas flat cut, flush cut saw to our arsenal is yet another step in achieving and meeting that goal. Thank you for now. See you next year.